I was just out here cleaning my van, and my mom's friends wanted a tour of it while I was stopped here, and it got me thinking about how I'm about to try to downsize it or sell it, and I never really showed a tour of it, and I realized years down the line I wouldn't like have a way to see the whole build of the van and show it off to new people I meet or new family or whatever. So I'm gonna do a quick tour, honest tour, because it's not super clean right now and it's not super dirty, but and that's how I kind of be living my life most of the time. So yeah, this is my van. I built it all myself. It was very exciting. It was my second van build, but my first real investment. My first one was cheap, 3,500, little Econoline. This one's a 2018 Ford Transit, 150. A lot of people will do a 250, but I don't think it's necessary unless you're putting some serious weight in the back. And I find this is light enough. It hasn't done any damage yet, and I think the ride's a little easier. So yeah, first looking at this, you might be thinking like, where do you sleep? On this Transits, they have like these window panel areas in here, and I was like, that is a perfect place to have kind of like a Murphy bed system. I did kind of like a double Murphy bed system. So yeah, you just get this crap out of the way, get it off the bench, and these legs pop out. And right where that window panel type thing goes, where there would be a window if there was windows, got that space there. It's a perfect spot for a little bed. And I've actually got that on both sides. No legs on this one. This one kind of just sits on top of here. So if I want a larger bed space for me, and if I have like 5 dogs with me for some reason and I need some extra room, yeah, I can fill up the rest of the bed space there. So, and everything's insulated, but I didn't really get to insulate in here too much. I did do a little crap job of some great stuff, it's called, and I put some of this more expensive type of stuff over Reflectix, but I don't. That's probably the biggest downside to this double Murphy bed system thing. If I had gone much thinner on the bed and tried to get some insulation in there, I think that it probably would have been just too small of a bed and not very comfortable. And my mattresses are made of just some memory foam. Yeah, so the bed goes up, other side goes down as well. Here I've got kind of like a sit-in space, bench space, so you can walk around when they're up. And in here I've got a bunch of storage. Comes up right here, can store crap in there. And this is my diesel heater, diesel tank in there. Push this here, heat comes out there. It's pretty nice. I find that those are the best way to heat your van. You're not dealing with no carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, whatever the hell it is. And it doesn't burn through too much diesel compared to holding the heat, as long as you have decent insulation. These are like my closets. Pretty empty right now. I'm getting ready for Halloween, and I'm packing lightly because it's gonna be hot. I have one of those on both sides, and also I can access the storage through these little magnetic pieces here. That's the key work. I wood burned those, or pyrographized, whatever you want to call it. That's the key work from Coheed and Cambria. This is Wakan, and a little folding table there. And this is Charles I. Rest in peace. Awesome EDM artist that unfortunately has passed on. Speaking of, here I got a little kind of a secret compartment space. I put Narcan in there. I always make sure to carry that. Everyone should if you're traveling or going to music festivals, because sometimes people make a mistake and you don't want them to not get the opportunity to learn from that mistake. Moving on, we got my sink. It's more of a storage space. Usually if I'm washing my dishes, I'm just gonna take a water bottle, wash it outside, but I'll show you the way the sink works. Got my clean water tank with a nice little, I'm not gonna undo it right now, but It's a nice little quick connect. Pop that off. I can pull this out or just pop that off. Take a hose, fill that up right there. That goes to this foot pump, just like you would have outside your porta potties. You press that foot pump. Actually, I'll do it real quick. Press that little foot pump and turn that faucet, and you get some water there. Not the strongest pressure, but it exists. And then after the water goes through, maybe we'll even see it. No, oh, it's this hose. It goes to this gray water tank, which I just attached this kind of hose to the top there, and I can pop that off, take out the whole barrel, empty the tank that way, clean it, whatever I gotta do. Got carbon monoxide detector in there when I use my my stove top, and this is how I cook. Just pull this guy out, put it right here on the counter, and cook that way. And because it uses carbon, whatever, we have that detector. I can also put it here in this space. It folds out, clips up, cook, have the ventilation right there from being near the exit to the van. That goes down real easy. And there I just put some cleaning stuff, a rake. Yeah. Speaking of ventilation, I've got this Max Air fan. You open it up if you would like to. I'm not gonna now. Got 4-speed settings on the fan. And that way you can get some extra ventilation, or if it's super hot in here, yeah, that keeps it there, and it also helps me to sleep. I like to sleep with the fan on. Little storage place is there. Built this whole like spice rack thing. Got the Koroks from Legend of Zelda. Whatever you call it. Oh, it breaks all the time. Paper towel holder. That's one thing you'll see in this van is I'm not a carpenter. I did the best I could. Some of this stuff's real shoddy. It likes to fall apart. These drawers, they're not real drawers. I didn't know how to do drawers. I just did the best I could. I did kind of like I don't even know, but I made it work. But yeah, so anyways, I got some solar panels up on the roof. See if I can climb up there with one hand. Show you the panels. I think it's 200 watts. I like to climb up like this, go on my tire, and then this is a nice foothold. Put one foot on there, one foot on there, grab up top, climb up that way. Some people will put a ladder. That seems silly to me. That seems like you're just asking people to climb up on your van, and that's a liability. Some people will put like a little roof deck up here. Super unnecessary. Just got my solar panel and my fan. If I really want to hang out here, I could just hang out on that, but that's goofy. Nobody's actually doing that. If anybody else is, sorry if you do, but you know, I'm just being honest. I'll never see that. Why take that extra weight when you've already got bad gas mileage and stuff? And I got this 12-volt Dometic fridge. It's awesome, really good on not using too much electricity. Real quiet, dead silent. I got that for real cheap from some guy that bought it. Wasn't happy with this little nick here, so asked Amazon to send him a new one and take this back. They wouldn't take it back because of Freon or whatever, and they just sent him a new one. So he sold that to me for like less than half price of what it should have been. It's awesome. Let's see what else is important in this van. Yeah, that's about it. Here's my power bank. Goes to all my solar, goes to this solar controller, goes to this big old battery, goes to my fuse panel, and then to everything else, as in my lights. I got one light here, I got a second light there, well, two lights over there. It's kind of my brighter light. Chargers here, regular, whatever you want to call that, cigarette lighter style power source, 12 volt. Actually just goes directly to this second fan here. That's perfect. It swivels real nice. I can blow air out when I'm cooking. I can blow it right on me when I'm trying to sleep. A little reading light there. This is my extra storage space. There's a mess right now, but yep, that'll happen. This is my dishes, and here some food there. And I put these little clips so that they, and you'll find out if you're living in your van, everything's flying open all the time. So I just came up with that way to keep them closed. And here I've just got like bathroom type stuff. Told you it'd be an honest honest walkthrough. Crap always falls everywhere. That sucks. I'll have to clean that up. But yeah, this is all my like bathroom stuff. Yeah, and then you just squeeze that closed, pinch that. Got some more bathroom stuff here. Lighter leash, a little mirror. Yeah, that's about the gist of it. This is a little skateboard swing. I pull this bungee down. This comes down, and I can, like, you know, swing out the door. It's super fun. Should I do that? I should do that. Yeah, I'll do that. And then this is just for holding on my poi. I got one on each side, and I've got these magnetic kind of, I put some Reflectix in there, so there's some insulation. These are like my blackout curtains. They just magnet up. I can put them as high or as low as I want to cover the whole window or part of the window. Some little storage hangy things here and there. This is a cool little piece I found on Amazon. This is so that I can hang my clothes. I also sometimes use it as kind of like a shower curtain if I want to like do a quick little bathe in this area here. I can just close those windows up, hang something here for privacy, and clean off right here. That thing's awesome. Just look up like retractable hangy thingy on Amazon. I think it'll come up, probably in multiple colors, probably cheap, and Amazon Prime deal. I got some LED lights here, so when the party's happening, this is Leonard. He lights up my life most of the time. I got a tablet I put here as like my little TV. I could swivel it, watch it from pretty much anywhere in the van, but I don't use that much. Little thermometer, and this just opens and closes. I have like a little blackout curtain behind it, and a regular curtain just for looks. All my little Festy bracelets on the shifter. Yeah, let me show you the swing. That sounds fun right now. Pop that out. Slides right down if the bungee doesn't get stuck everywhere. Get that crap off there. Bada boom. There you have it. Got a little swing. What do you say we show it in action, Pepper? Here's and I actually won this mini pipe best trick back in 2008 at Waterville Valley skate camp. Got it signed by a bunch of people, including Anthony Shetler from Zoo York, and then the rest is just like a bunch of the teachers and stuff from there. But look up Anthony Shetler from Zoo York and look up Anthony Shetler fight. This is a funny ass fight with old man. But yeah, we'll do a little first person on the swing for y'all. Pepper, you like the swing? Yeah, little skateboard swing. But yeah, that's the gist of it. That's my van. If y'all have any questions or getting into van life stuff, I'd love to help. This is just a lot. You know, when I started doing this, I was very materialistic. I had a house, business, and I don't know. I realized I wasn't getting any younger, and really wanted to travel and get away from that, and basically sold everything, got into the van life, and become just more and more minimalist to the point where even this is kind of more than I need, and feels like almost too much responsibility, too much liability that keeps me away from some freedom sometimes. I just don't need all this. I spend all my time outside. If you're thinking about doing something like van life, do it responsibly. Make sure you're at a good place in your life. If you have kids and you can't afford child support, probably don't do it. But you know, if you're doing all right and you're just waiting for the right time, you know, you're young, you're healthy, you should do it, because it sounds cliche, but you really do only live once. And this is the best I've ever been, happiest I've ever been, best thing I've ever done. just do it. There's never really a right time. And yeah, best thing I ever did. Super happy about it. Doing this, everything that I've seen since before I started doing this, all the people I've met, it's really a rewarding thing in life. So yeah, get to it. I'm gonna get to cleaning up this mess. Damn, that sucks. But yeah, thanks for checking this out if you checked it out. And to future people in my life, this was dope. This is dope. Oh, and real quick, if you're wondering where I use the bathroom, it's just right here. You just pop a squat right here. No, Planet Fitness membership. It's 2025, honestly. You can find a bathroom anywhere. If you're boondocking, dig a hole in the ground. If you're out in the world, just go to McDonald's. Poop in there. Find a porta potty. I don't know. Showers, Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is awesome. It's cheap. They're all over the place. There's hundreds, thousands across the country, maybe even. They're everywhere. You can shower there. Fill up your water, charge your stuff if you don't have the ability to charge your stuff. There's just some last stuff I thought of while I was editing the video. Super important to me. That's my Jiddu and my Mormor. They made an awesome team. They both passed now. Their anniversary is the day before my birthday, which is awesome. Also, see, I thought of it and I remember what I wanted. Oh yeah, I put all my flow props mostly up in there, and I've got this big old bag, flow props too. That's usually just shoved somewhere on the floor, sliding all over the place when I'm driving. Got this dope chalkboard. I let people sign it once a year, and that way I'm just driving with everybody. And I got some, photos there. I need to take some more. Those are all pretty outdated. Yeah, I put my white gas there, and oh, can't forget this. A little hood ornament. Been doing that for a long time. Oh, I remember what it was. This is like the one thing I was super wanting to show off because I never use it. But there's actually a window here, which is so cool. You can pop that. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I am. Who are you kidding? You never do it. Make today the day. We'll have to do it. There you go. We did it. Yeah, it's a little window there. Pretty sweet. I never use it because I would just forget, and then I would think that I was like totally private, and I wouldn't be, and then I'd be slinging my junk around everywhere like a little fishbowl in here with the only light on in the Planet Fitness parking lot late at night. Test strips. A lot of test strips. Get those. Take care of your friends. Take care of the kids and kiddos. Take care of yourself. Oh, can't forget about Pepper. Oh, last thing. Ronan can't travel with me. Pepper does. Ronan's my old hound dog. He can't travel with me. He just isn't up for it. So I got a little pillow of him. I love this little dude.